Did this just break? This is today. I have no freaking clue. Like, I have to be in the mood to go beauty shopping. Do you know what I mean? It's a mood thing for me. Be matte. No, I want to be luminous. No, I want to be matte. Guys, it's Amber. Welcome to my channel. Come on in. It's like hanging out at my house. We're gonna have some girl time and some chit chats. We are very excited. Say we like we got frogs in my pocket. You and I. We are very excited about a fall makeup look. And this look is a really good time because honestly, I had zero expectations of like what the plan was. I was just like, this is what we're doing. We'll see what happens. So we're definitely having some girl time. It's kind of like a little chit chat, get ready, a little catch up, breaking down the whole face as we're doing it. So I think you're gonna really enjoy today. This is what we're creating. It turned out, we executed. Let's just put it that way. Okay, 10 out of 10. It came through. So many new things that I did today in this look that it's going to be like, oh, now I get it. I get it. So anyways, glad you're here. Subscribe if you are into beauty and lifestyle content, because that's what I do here. I do have a second channel though, if you do like some home decor, DIY, fun things in vlog style. You can head over there too. Always check out the description so you never miss anything that I am using, talking about, or offering to you. So anyways, looking forward to getting started. And do you like the hair? Also did something new. Well, you're in for a treat. Let's go ahead and get going. I cannot wait to do this makeup look because it is fall, y'all. It is cold, cold, cold. And what is so wild is that in my makeup case, I have all these bottles, right? And I can just see the top of them. I'm like, do I need vanity where everything's glass on top and it's like laid down? I don't know if I would love that because I love my case. I can take it or whatever. But anyways, I was like, I swear I bought a new Fenty face primer. It's right here. It's been here for weeks. I literally forgot that I bought it. I forgot that it was there. I thought this was the Fenty foundation. I am like, what in the heck, Amber? So anyways, okay, I got like 4 pumps of this. We're gonna put this all over and we are gonna prime the heck out of the face. So fall makeup is honestly one of my favorites, and I know that you're thinking, you say that all the time. But it really is. I love the warmth, I love the berries, I love the mauves. It's really all so beautiful. So before you do any makeup, make sure you're doing skin prep. Prep. Make sure everything's exfoliated and hydrated and really smooth and all the stuff. And then I have Laneige on my lips. So that's just like a nice, really hydrating lip mask. And now that everything's primed, I'm just going to go right into it. So we are not maybe going to do a lot to my brows today. I don't know, but you just want to shape up your brows. I have like a little mark right here on my brow because I literally just plucked, and it is a tiny hair under the skin right there, but she doesn't want to come out. It wants to stay in there. But we're just going to shape up the brows a little bit and just perfect them some. So put a little wispies right through here and just, you know, touch them up. Voila, that is done. Very good, very good. The prettiest thing too right now is really tapping into those berries. So I decided that I was going to go in with Melt Cosmetics, this palette. It has a really pretty color story. I've had this for quite some time. I just don't use a ton of these, and it is like wild to me. That one actually looks like super silver. It's a deep green that started turning. It's weird, but I typically stick to these. I don't do a lot of the greens, but we're gonna really use this color today. I think it's so stunning, and some of the neutrals. It's just really, really beautiful. So we're gonna play around with that palette today, do some new things with the liners as well to help your eyes kind of have that really cool, like, you know, smoky but bright look and that effect, and give them a really pretty different look. So go ahead now and prime your eyes. We're going to go in with the MAC Cosmetics here. This is the paint pot, and I love using this one because it really has great coverage, and I personally always use my finger, and I am going to. I just need to get it started. I noticed, you saw I was like going like that, and I was like, no, we're not going to do that because my nail always gets product under it, and that drives me absolutely bonkers. I'm trying to get the lid back on here, and yeah, I'm not doing that. So I take my finger with that product and get a good blend all over. So now that we have that on our eyes, now you just want to make sure everything's really smooth. And it is so hard for me to see sometimes. I actually hate how this application turned out today. I don't know what's happening. I think it's because I didn't go in I went in with the brush. So you know what's funny? When I talk to you and I'm giving you advice, I'm like, are you following all of my, I'm just gonna scoop my nail in this, and I'm gonna use the other one. I'm gonna use the pink one. I think it's the color that throws me off. This one, I'm so pale today, and this one looks very yellow on my skin tone. So I'm gonna go in with this pink one, and it did get on my, my eyebrows, which is super annoying. And so I'm like, if you don't follow every little detail or try, then you're probably gonna have some hiccups, you know what I mean? And that's just gonna come with trial and error. But I would for sure try your best to take my advice and then just see how that works. But man, with a nail, it's really hard to, yeah, I like this pink tone better on my skin right now. I think that's the problem. I'm wearing like white and like a creamy top, and then my skin feels very flushed. So I'm like, okay, I'm not feeling like I have any color to my skin. Both of these, one's more pinky and one's more yellowy. So just decide, like, is it the color for me? Is it how it feels? Is it the wearability? Like, what is it? You know what I mean? And if you're not getting a smooth application, figure out, is your skin really dry right now? Like, my skin's dry all the time anyway, so that doesn't help anything at all when it comes to my makeup regimen, because I'm like, my skin's always dry. I need lotion, lotion, lotion. Okay, the first thing that we're going to go into, I am going to use, this is from Urban Decay. This is a really pretty color palette as well. I like the story here because it's just some really nice neutrals. You know what I mean? Some cool tones, and they're just pretty. So I'm going to take the lightest shade out of that palette, and I'm just going to take it right underneath my brow. Y'all know how I am, and I highly recommend that you always do this. Take a matte tone and get it really good underneath your brow. Give that separation and take it really nice in your inner corner. Now, if you layer on top of this with another shade, that's fine, but just, you see how that just makes it look more polished. A little bit more polished. That's it. We're going to go in with this right here, this brown and this really pretty mauve. This one's so peach in real life on my skin. It's just doing too much peach. And I don't need that much peach. I don't have that much tan right now. So I'm going to go in with that same flat blending brush. Put it right here in that that shade. Look at that. It picks up so much. And then I'm going to take it and I'm going to pat it all over my lid. Look at that right there. That's so much color. So much color. And sometimes it's so unexpected when it comes to a palette. You don't know how it's going to perform until you use it. I mean, you can do swatches and things like that and you're like, okay, it's going to be good. But once you get it really on your skin and on your eye to play with it, that's when it's really telling. So I like to just put this right here on my lid. Now, I go back in with a brush that I can just blend out the color because I don't like it to be so harsh. So I take like a brush like this that has a little bit of color in it from the other day, and I take it now on the edges. I don't like anything to look, you see how that just looks really like choppy. I hate that. And so take it and just work those edges as well as you can, back and forth, and get some movement on that brush to your skin. Look at the difference between this one and that one, just from moving it. There's no other shadow applied, just from what was in the brush. It's just moving that color. So you're really getting a seamless start to finish. You kind of don't know where the shadow started. And that's the goal. It's like painting anything. You want it to be really, really smooth. So just take it on those edges. I'm adding a little bit of force because I do notice with this palette that shadow takes a little bit more force to get it to go where you want it to. It's not as buttery. And so that every palette's very different. So the more you use it, the more you'll get used to that. And then I just take it right there. So easy. Okay, so now we're gonna do some fun stuff, and I'm just gonna play around today with my shadow and just kind of see what we think. Again, I feel very washed out, so I don't want to do anything extra dramatic, but I am gonna go in with this berry. Yeah, it's these two right here. I'm gonna use these today, and we're gonna see what we think. So I'm like hitting everything. So we're gonna take a tiny bit, literally, and I'm gonna go right in here, right in that crease on the inside, and we're just going to give it a little definition, right kind of where you would almost take that contour to give you a little depth. That's what we're doing, just a tiny bit, and then I'm gonna take a little bit right here. So we're gonna go up in here, just a little bit of definition, just a little bit. You notice I keep saying just a little bit, because if you go too heavy-handed, you're gonna look almost like you have a black eye, and that's not what we're trying to do. So we're gonna just go right here, and then we're gonna take it here and just get a little bit of that pretty berry right there and just kind of give it a really pretty line. That's cute. Okay, and then the blending process starts. Like, you really have to work with like what we're doing with blending. So I'm gonna take a tiny bit more of that same shadow color, and I'm just going to define it a little bit more around the lashes. Oh, Timber just came in. Define it a tiny bit more on those lashes and play around with that. Oh, so fun. And then we'll do some pretty like glitters through here and blend that, but that definitely gives like a pop. I like that a lot. Okay, it's like trust the process, because every time you do this, it's always a little different. Okay, now we're gonna just, I'm gonna start on the outside. I got a little bit heavy-handed with dipping that. So we're gonna start right there, and then we're gonna go right in here and do whatever's left over on the brush, just so again it doesn't look too dark, and then just do one little tap. And then we'll go in a little bit here and just get like a little, just a little pretty shadowy look-see. And that's another thing. That's why if you're not working with the base, getting it really smooth, hydrating, shadow will show dry skin in 2 seconds. Foundation will do the same thing. So exfoliate, hydrate, mask, like all your skin prep through the week, because I don't put on a full face of makeup every day. I do it a few times a week. Mostly a heavy face once a week. You know, like I'm really taking my time. It's normally like a recording day, but if like we're going somewhere doing something, I'll do the same thing I would do for a video. But look at that. So you kind of have a little bit of sculpting right through here. It's cute. This one's a little bit deeper than this one just because of how it blended out with the brush. But overall, very nice. Now I need a shimmer, and I actually am not sure what palette I want to do. But anyways, yeah, skin prep is everything. I might just go in and use like that really pretty gold. That's really nice. I actually love that. Okay. So we're going to take a little bit here into that like coppery gold. Oh, that's a really pretty color. And actually it's so funny because I lean into that color more than anything these days. When I open that palette and I'm like, I like that. And you can just see it's just a little bit, just a hint. Take it right in here. I actually kind of want it lighter. This is showing up a little bit deeper than I want it to. So we're probably going to go in with another color on top and just kind of see what ends up happening. Now we're going to go into Tarte. I know I'm always safe with my Anastasia Beverly Hills, and if this palette does not give what I need it to give, we're digging into that one, because I always know it's going to work. But I was like, you know, I want to use shadow I don't use a lot. So we're going to go into these colors here and just see how they transfer and see if it's giving what we want it to give. And that'll be the deciding factor, you know? And it's funny. Let me just show you this color. Like, here it is swatched on my finger. It's absolutely stunning. Here it is swatched on my hand. Absolutely stunning, right? So it's beautiful and it's everything, but is it giving? You know what I mean? Like for the look that we're doing. So you really, it's like trial and error. You really have to play around with it. It's still not doing what I want it to do. So I might go in with my finger, to be honest. Sometimes I have to do that. There we go. Now it's doing it. Sometimes it's like the brush that gave some more shadow, some glitter effect. And if it is the brush, use a finger. It's fine. Use your hand. That's good. That's better. I'm like, come on, people. Okay, so now that that is in place, like I want it, I'm going to go back in with the brush that I was blending with earlier. And I'm going to go around those edges, like all the soft little spots that just seem to kind of have a little bit of a little, you know, too much of a blunt edge, and we don't want that. So I'm going to go in here, blend that through. I just take my brush where I am not happy with the transition and just see if I can help it a little bit. You see what I mean? And you just want to move it. That's the cool thing about makeup. It's not a permanent, like, where you put it is where it starts and you're stuck with it. Keep moving it around and you can do some pretty things with it. That's so good. Okay, very good. It's so wild how deep this is over here though compared to the other side. So I think what I'm gonna do is go in a little bit deeper on the other side because it doesn't bother me to go deeper right through here, and I think that's kind of what happened. And everything else on my face is gonna be pretty neutral. I'm not gonna do a lot of bold things today, so like having this to my eyes is kind of fun, and seeing it by itself looks very weird. Now I can go in though, and I'm gonna get a little bit more. So I was telling you earlier, I was like, that looks a little peachy. I don't like that. But now that everything else is on, I'm gonna go in with a little bit of the peach, and I'm gonna carry it up a little bit higher. And that's gonna get, instead of it looking like color to white, you know what I mean, or whatever, just pat a little bit deeper of a shade, a little bit deeper than like a lighter skin tone, and get it really good in there, because then it kind of helps the transfer a little bit more, you know? Now a fun thing is we're gonna go in with black on the top for tight lining and do a tiny bit of a line, and then we're gonna do brown. And I just noticed like my Huda Beauty brown liner is almost gone, so I need to restock this for sure. So we're gonna go right here and we're just going to get a good line on the wet line, is what you call that on your look. And take a black, I'm always digging in this. I'm like, everything looks the same. It drives me crazy. And I hate this black liner. I'm actually probably going to get two Hudas. And I'm going to get her brown and her black because I actually love that formula. I hate this one. This is the Urban Decay, and it says that it's water. It's for waterline. You know what's funny? It doesn't say waterproof. It just says 24/7 waterline eye pencil. It actually doesn't say waterproof. Why did I think it said waterproof? No wonder I don't like it. It is really, it just transfers too easy. So, okay, now we're going to do the black on top in the wet line. I promise you we're getting somewhere, people. I'm not going to just leave us like this. This is messy. You can see, so brown on bottom, which you can actually kind of tell that. That's crazy. And black on top. Man, that made my eyes very, very beady and very, very small. Okay, now what we want to do though is we're going to open them up a little bit and we're going to go in with that really pretty berry that I was talking to you about earlier right here that we haven't tapped into yet. So I'm going to go in with like this really controlled smudger brush, and we're going to take it right on the top of the lash line. And we're gonna go in really well. Cute, right? This is picking up some different coloring. Oh, my battery light is flashing. So we need to change batteries. Okay, I changed the battery. I think it's really pretty to go in with that lighter brown and take it right in that inner corner right here. And then do the same for the other side. And we're not gonna do too much on the bottom yet because I need to go in with foundation, and then we're gonna do this right here Oops, that was not the right shade. Just like I'm doing these, the third. If you have this palette, that's why I kind of like to tell you what shade I'm dipping into. Okay, whoa. So we got a lot happening here, and we have like no color to the skin right now. Okay, and then I just take a brush and I just like dust whatever I can away. Also, I have so much fallout and like glitter on my face, so I typically go in and I take a makeup wipe. I don't always like using these like to really remove my makeup because they're not good to use like that. It's just good for me and for you if you're just like in a quick fix and you just need to do a correction, or you do have a full face of makeup on and you want to just like get as much as your makeup off as you can at first, but then you go back in with like a proper cleanser or cleansing balm or something like that. So we're gonna put the primer back in that area. This is probably the first time in a long time that I've just been like, let's just do our shadow together and just see what happens. And we just saw what happened. I like that. All right, it's just kind of being very spontaneous. Now y'all know I love House Labs foundation, but I also really love e.l.f. I think it's so cool that I have a high end and a low end that I'm obsessed with. And for different reasons. So we are gonna roll up this sleeve because y'all know I'm notorious for dropping everything. I think I need a bigger vanity. I'm like, do I not have enough space? I'm not sure what's happening. I think I need to clean off my vanity a little bit and like actually open up some more space because this is getting out of control. Every time I sit here and record, I just make a bigger mess. All right, so now we're just gonna use the back of the blender and we're just gonna start blending this all over. Another reason I love this foundation is because it's full of skincare. It just feels like skin, and I like that. I want it, and I know that sounds weird. You're like, what does skin feel like? It feels like yourself. You know, you don't feel like you're wearing anything. You don't look like you're caked with makeup on. Like, that's what I prefer. I love that a lot. The reason I love e.l.f., and this one allows me to feel really dewy too, is because this one gives me more of a glow. This is called Halo Glow Liquid Filter Glow Booster for radiant skin. Anyways, that's a mouthful. But sometimes I just like to go over what I just did with this for no rhyme or reason. I have no purpose of doing this. I just want to. So, don't do it. Don't be addicted like me. Stay away. No, I'm just kidding. But we're going to do concealer now. Brighten the skin. Do a little contouring. Contour. The Anastasia Beverly Hills on some of the dark areas, which is funny because they're really not showing up like that. So that's a good thing. And then I'm going to go in today with the Laura Mercier, just because my Kylie one is almost empty and so sad. I need more. But I have a lot of concealer, so I can use several different ones. I am not running out anytime soon. Girls got plenty over here. What I could do, because this is already very dewy, I could go ahead and do my contour at the same time. I think I might do it. That'll save us a little bit. I hope my hair turns out well today. I have no freaking clue. I never style my hair like this. It's probably going to be a disaster. Let's hope for the best. But you know what? I have no idea. I'm going to go with my concealer first. I use a couple different blenders when I do this, so just note that. I think you need at minimum 3 blenders. Foundation, so foundation and contour is for one blender. Another blender is for concealer. And then another blender is for blush. So that is my preference. What social media apps do y'all use? I have a lot. I use Instagram, which I love. And obviously YouTube is like my bread and butter, girl. Like, we're always on YouTube. I love, you know what? I'm on YouTube. This is what let me tell you what I use them for. And then I want you to tell me too, but YouTube is long form content. I don't do a lot of shorts on YouTube. I do a tiny bit of shorts on YouTube when it comes to consuming. I consume a lot of long form, and those are like my shows, you know what I mean? Like, I have certain creators that I watch and they upload every single week, and I look forward to watching their content, and if they miss a week, I'm really sad because I feel like, oh my gosh, like I'm out of the know, like when are you coming back? Oh, let's clip this one. And Instagram, I do have creators on there that I enjoy their short form, but Instagram is more for inspiration for me. I love it. It's for marketing, it's inspiration, and I just thoroughly enjoy. It's for laughter, it's for comedy relief. That is my Instagram. And then TikTok is, I don't know what I'm using TikTok for actually. Me and my husband have a very funny relationship as far as like how we goof off with one another. And so anyways, I'm always like, I'm just capturing moments. I have so much stuff like that I just don't upload. I just record because I think it's funny to look back on. But recently I've been like, you know what? My friends tell me all the time. They're like, Amber, y'all are hilarious. And like, you don't know it because it's your life. You know what I mean? This is kind of like a little bronzer. It just gives my skin some more warmth. So anyways, recently TikTok, I'm like, you know what I'm going to do? I've done several things on TikTok. I started it with just like funny dancing content with my friends, and then it turned into, oh, let me use it for marketing, let me do some business stuff on it. Then it was like, oh, let me delete all that stuff, and then I'm gonna do my product on it. And then I was like, nope, don't want to use it for that. Now I'm in a phase of, I didn't use it for a long time, now I'm back at it, and I'm like, let me use TikTok for Alan and I's funny content. So anyways, that's what I'm using it for now. So I say all that to say, what are you using? And you know what too, I want to be very mindful of this with you. I'm not a social media scroller. Like I don't have social media for social media, like for being social. I am social with y'all, but I'm not trying to just get on there just to chat. I share a lot, so I use it for marketing. You know, I do YouTube because it's just a way to grow a audience and a platform where authentically I love making videos. I could talk to a wall, you know what I mean? But I'm gonna do blush now. A little bit of this. This is Huda Beauty, so I really like that brand. And I like making content because I like to edit it, and it's like a little movie, and it's really fun. And it's kind of just like a gallery that me and my kids and my husband can go back on and watch, and my friends and stuff. It's just a good time. And then it helps me with my business. Like I have a product-based business, and not having a storefront allows me to use my website and to promote my product, you know? So I'm always using social media for marketing, and I thoroughly enjoy knowing you guys online. Like I love that, and I'm like, if all my little people, if we could be in the same community, that would be so epic. All right, we're gonna do a little bit more. I do notice about this cheek color, it's not as pigmented as you would probably think, but I do want to do a little bit more around the apples, and then we're gonna have to go in and clean up a good bit. But yeah, just a little bit around the apples is really pretty. Yeah, I love that color a lot actually. It's strawberry cream, of course. It's a strawberry. Looks like a strawberry. Okay. And I think all of her colors are like food names or something. It's so funny. And so anyways, yeah, I'm like, what app do you use? Because I'm on all of them. The only apps that I'm consistent with is YouTube and Instagram. And then Facebook is just a wash because Meta owns Instagram. So anything that I put on IG, it goes to my Facebook feed. You know what I mean? So it's going to be there. It's not, I just like, Facebook is not, it's not the first place I go to be honest, but I'm there. So, okay, so here we go. Now I'm going to take my powder and I am going to put it in the cap. This is Laura Mercier's translucent powder. And then I'm going to take it right here and get a good little definition of that cut off and just like help my jawline a little bit. I'm going to start with a brown mascara. So we're going to go in with Too Faced brown mascara. Someone was also talking about this the other day and they were like, if I would use brown mascara all the time if I could find a good formula. I actually think this Too Faced formula is very good, but my favorite mascara is from Rigor Beauty and Tower 28 and then what is it called? Polite Society. It has nothing to do with social. We were just talking about social media. That was on my mind. So I'm going to do this brown mascara just a little bit on the root. And remember I did the black on top, brown on bottoms. I'm just trying to really create, like, you know, mixing these colors. Black, and then we're going to define. And I'm just going to brush it through the tips. Yeah, anyways, I was saying earlier, I hope that my hair turns out cute, because if not, we're going to be in big trouble, because I'm going to be like, what am I going to do with this hair? I think it'll just be wavy. Hairspray. Man, y'all helped me out with that. I have a list of hairsprays. I just haven't gone to restock yet, and honestly, anytime I go to like the store or something, haven't been back to Ulta since my last trip. Honestly, I stock up so much I don't have to go back all the time, except like every couple months. And then we're just gonna do a little bit of black on the bottom. But I was at Target the other day and I was thinking about it, but I was like, I have to be in the mood to go beauty shopping. Do you know what I mean? It's a mood thing for me. And it's like, I love beauty so much, but like if I'm on a mission for something else, like I went to Target and I got the kids like new sweatpants and stuff like that. Like I was just on that type of mission, and getting a birthday present for someone, I wasn't like, because as soon as I go in that section, honey, it is like squirrel. I don't even remember what I came in there for, girl. I black out. Y'all know it is facts. Okay, this is cute. Yeah, I love that. My green is greening. That's really cute. I love the brown black that I did. I think that's really pretty. That turned out nice. Okay, now we're going to take our brush and we're just going to brush through everything. Again, I'm going in with Fenty Beauty. This is the Warmth bronzer. It's just a hint of color to the skin. And then we'll see kind of how else we want to do that. We're going to just do this nude color, and then we're going to do a little highlight. Right now I'm going to take a little bit of berry liner. I'm a true mauvey girly. Okay. Alright, now that that's done, I'm going to do some highlight. I actually want to restock my Rare Beauty highlighter because it's so... Did this just break? This is the e.l.f. What the heck? Shut it. Why is that broken? Okay. So we're going to use that e.l.f. highlighter. I'm just going to put it on my hands so I can have a little control, because that right there, honey, that just broke, and I don't want it to be making a mess on my face. This just livens up the face too when you go with like such a matte. Like, I'm an extremist when it comes to matte. I'm like, no, I want to be shiny, but no, I want to be matte. No, I want to be luminous. No, I want to be matte. The kitchen today making product. I am so excited. I have a new product that y'all are gonna die when you hear about it. I think I'm gonna make like a little commercial type thing or something for my channel and like just talk about my product line. Because I think that would be really good for, of course, marketing. I was like earlier, that's what I use social media for, is marketing. I like it. What do we think, guys? Are y'all fans? Are you friends with her? Are you? Okay. I have, because I watch so many short clips of things, I have so many like one-liners. And if you also don't scroll, then you have no clue what I'm talking about. So that's cool. Yeah, I'm like, I just don't feel snatched. And y'all know how I feel about that. Okay? I feel some type of way. It's giving a little bit more definition. Now it's giving mud. Okay? Better. Maybe I need a little bit more of this. First of all, this is turning into a nightmare. This is what I do when I'm by myself. I'm like, maybe I need this. Maybe I need this. And then it ends up being like, oh, what did you use? And I'm like, I don't know, 15 colors. So good luck recreating that one. All right, now let's reveal the hair. Actually, let's spray the face. I'm gonna spray it with Rare Beauty first because this one's super hydrating. I love that one. It's the 4-in-1. And I do have Shea. What did I do with it? Oh, there it is. I have a fan that I have to fan my face with after I set it like that. Then we're gonna go in with the one size, and this is a matte. I have to shut my mouth and do this. Woo-wee! That is awesome. Okay, I'm so excited about this fall look. Have fun with your makeup, you guys. That's the moral of today's story. Have a good time. All right, let's see if the hair transforms. I don't know. Let's see. I'm gonna see if this hair is giving. Is it giving anything? Oh, Shea. Look at that curl, honey. Look at her. She is out. I feel like an old lady. I'm like, what bobby pin do I take out first? I don't know. This is so fun. Whoa. It feels so weird. When I take these out, it feels odd. I mean, they're really bouncy. That's cool. I don't know what I was thinking they would do. Would they just be flat? No, they're not really flat. Okay. That's so fun. Whoa. So I guess I just run my fingers through it. Yeah, look at that curl. Ah, I might have to do this more often. That takes time. I don't want to do it, but I might have to. There's just things that we have to do in life, ladies. Okay, I feel like before I comb it out, I need to spray it again. Y'all know how I feel about hairspray. I hate it. I feel like I needed it. Okay, I'm just gonna let it sit for a minute. I'm gonna clean up my vanity. And then we'll be back to comb through it. I cleaned up the vanity, so we're done. Hands are washed. All right, let's comb through. I've literally just left it. I'm nervous. I'm like, is all the curl gonna just like comb away? I don't think so. But yeah, I don't know. Do you see? You see now it just looks weird. I'm not really a fan. And I'm just using my good thick comb, which I love. This comb. Sometimes I'm like, maybe I don't need a comb through my hair. You know, I have to keep scooting my chair over. Obsessed. Wait a second. This is so epic. This actually turned out. I love this. I think I like it just because my makeup's done. But it actually, I have volume in my hair. This is really cool. So we're going to top it off just by giving the whole look a finished touch with some earrings. Yeah, this is it. This is it. I am a fan. I have so much volume in the root. That's really nice. And it actually still feels really soft. I like it a lot. What do you think? Okay, anyways, maybe try it out. Oh, I wanted to tell you, I'm actually using Vegamore is the shampoo and conditioner that I'm actually using right now. And so, yeah, anyways, I thought I would share that. You can give it a test go. There are some other products that I'm looking into that I'm going to be possibly giving a trial. Yeah, so anyways, I'll let you know the hair growth is happening. We're just looking for thickness now. But yeah, yay, I think it turned out really good. It really did turn out nice. I have to say, it really did turn out nice. I'm very happy with the hair. I am actually kind of shocked by I'm just happy with it. It's good. It's not groundbreaking, but it definitely made a difference, probably because I washed it today and did lots of things. I think next time, now that I did it this way, I kind of know what I'll do next time. But I'm really, really looking forward to doing that again and showing you. So yeah, if you do want to follow along on any other social media, go ahead and check out the description, but you'll find my Instagram and my TikTok there, so you can check that out. But I am always uploading every single weekend for you here, the beauty and lifestyle content. But hit the subscribe button so you are not missing out on actually getting a notification. The platform is free and it's like television, you guys. It is a great time. But again, like I said in the beginning of the video, I do have a second channel. So if you are looking forward to seeing more like DIY and home things and all that fun stuff, I do like to upload that there and have some like vlog style going on as well. So I kind of bring you along the whole journey process and let you see a good before and after. So I am happy that we got to do this today together. So I'm going to get into the kitchen, make some new products. And if you want to see the new launch and stay tuned on the restock, then head over to amberlykins.com, and I cannot wait to ship you some amazing beauty body care products because they are one of a kind. Lots of great things in store with that too. So anyways, all right, I'll check you in the next one. See ya!